Hello, and welcome to Just in Time Learning with ADQ. I'm Monica Makedo, an assessment specialist with the Student Assessment Office. This segment is part of a series on using the Texas Assessment Management System. In this video, we are going to be looking at the Student Campus Report and completing some basic formatting on the Student Campus Report. If you have your Student Campus Report from video 4.3, we will start the basic formatting from your report that you downloaded and saved for 4.3. For this video, just as a reminder, we are formatting the Student Campus Report that you downloaded for video 4.3. So I've opened up the Student Campus Report. I'm going to go ahead and start doing some basic formatting. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and resize my column so I can see everything that's there. As you notice, my PEIMS ID numbers are blacked out for security purposes. I'm going to delete the campus ID number, which is column B. Group name, I'm going to delete that. Now you have column A is your number, column B is last name, first name, middle initial. PEIMS ID, your local ID, your grade, sex, date of birth, which is column I, and your date of birth column. I'm going to reformat this column so it includes 6 digits. When the report is downloaded from TEA, it does drop off a leading 0. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight column I. I do Control Shift down arrow. Go up to the number section, go to the little down arrow, and I'm going to click the number format, say More Number Formats. Then I'm going to do Custom. Go to the second one, and I'm going to type in, so I have a total of 6 zeros. And then I'm going to click OK. And now it has reformatted all of column I to have 6 digits for the date of birth. In the previous video, we have shortened your ethnicity codes for the headings. So we're just going to go across and look at all those headings, make sure they're all still there. Okay, so for column Z, that is your test format. So I'm just going to retype test format. It is for reading. And we see that it's paper, and this is test format for math. Test format for science. And test format for social studies. So depending on the grade level that you are, yours may say something different. And at this time, my writing is empty, so I'm going to delete that column and delete my EOC column. As I said, depending on your grade level, depends on what your spreadsheet says. Then the next 3 columns are blank. Since this is a middle school spreadsheet, there is an above grade code. So I'm going to leave that and retype the header as above grade. Unschooled asylee refugee and SIFE, which is students with interrupted formal education. I'm going to delete those columns. And then test assessment type is blank. I'm going to delete that one. Your Texas unique student IDs, I'm going to delete that column also. Column tell past session name is going to be deleted. And for now, your test version code, I'm going to leave in there, but I'm just going to see your test version code. Retype the headings for reading and for math. And for science. And for social studies. You can delete your home district county campus number. And then your test version code for writing. And continue to the end of the spreadsheet till you get to retester indicator. I'm going to delete those. Now, since this is a middle school spreadsheet, their test language, all the tests are given in English, so I do not need the columns about test language. If you're an elementary CTC, you will have indicators here, either indicating English or Spanish. And for high school, this will not be here. There will be English. I'm going to delete that. Okay, so I have completed basic formatting on my spreadsheet. Now I'm going to resize my columns. So click on the little triangle, double click in between two columns. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a border around everything within my spreadsheet that I have information in. So now on your spreadsheet, what you have is the student campus report for a particular test administration and what format that they're taking the test in, either it be paper or online. And for version code, that is where if they have PMPs or personal preferences put in, they'll be on there. So now this campus report is now in a usable format and can be used to verify your student registrations. Just as a reminder, changes are made throughout the year. When changes are made, this report is updated nightly. Any changes made to student registration data is reflected on the report the next morning. This report is a good one to pull throughout the year just to keep up with changes. For continued learning opportunities within the student report section, please refer to the next video, 4.5, which covers the pre-code verification report. Thank you for listening, and please contact ADQ with any questions.